Creativity Cave. I'm all crooked here. Let's try and fix that. Good afternoon. I'm saying that to Whitney. Hi.
Hi.
Good afternoon. Your basket's full of stuff.
Well, let's empty it.
Yay. Hi, everybody. So I'm so happy to see you today. I hope you had a great weekend. And I promise that this for you shall be a happy place for happy escapes from the crazy, insane world that we are living in right now. So, yay. I am, stay in the lines, Dina. Gotta put on my stamping lips. Even I'm really struggling. Oh my goodness. Oh, Sharon, you're watching this on the big screen. That's great. You can see how far out of the lines I am going. Yikes. Okay. Stamping lips. Oh, Whitney, I thought about telling you I was wearing this shirt, so in case Whitney has this shirt
I didn't.
too.
I wore that the other day. Good. We're good.
We have worn it together. I think actually more than once, actually, which is kind of funny. So I am so excited to have you here today. It's, like I said, an escape from the real world and all the craziness that's going on. We are here for a happy place. And I've got some really great projects lined up for you today. There's all kinds of stuff going on in the Stampin' Up world. Oh my gosh, I will tell you all about all the things. And then, like I said, we're gonna stamp. I've got a bunch of prizes to give away too. I missed giving out some things last time, so we're here for it today. Bye-bye, see you in the morning. So it's like the changing of the guard here right now. Whitney just got here, Becky's just leaving. Anyway, it is a great day to be stamping, so I think it will be fun. So I have some great projects. I've got a couple guest requests that I am doing for our projects today. And then I'm also going to give you a whole bunch of inspiration from our celebration, which ends today. I can't believe it. Celebration ends today. It has been a great 2 months. And like I said, I've got a bunch of celebration inspiration. Then we're going to make a couple celebration projects. So, woohoo. Now, and I have a bundle to give away. Yay. Okay, so I have a lot of stuff. So we're not going to chit chat too much because there's no time today. I chit-chatted way too much last time, and I didn't even get all the things done. So I am going to talk a little bit about something that happened this weekend, though really briefly, because you know I got to. So first of all, Kona shame is off. Izzy is quite happy about that. Second off, and this is a tiny bit of a weird picture, just because I don't know what he was thinking, but my son got his first job. I think we talked about that last week, and this week he actually started yesterday, last night. So he said it was all right. He gets free sandwiches and he drank like 6 things of Powerade. So I'm glad that Subway is taking on the responsibility of feeding him, at least while he's there. So it was kind of funny. He came home and he wasn't real hungry for dinner. Shocker. Anyway, and what else did he say? He said, wow, I can't believe how much tuna went out the door yesterday. That was his comment. So I thought that was really funny. Anyway, I've got a picture of this, so I'll show you when I flip the camera around. It's pretty funny. And then I don't want to say that I was stalking, but I had to go pick him up because he doesn't quite have his license yet. So I sat in front of the door, and I mean, it's clear glass. You can see right inside, and my camera is pretty good, and so I might have taken an action shot. I'll show you. And so I texted it in my little group family chat. My daughter was like, stalker much? I'm like, what? It's just checking up. That's all. So, I mean, I was just sitting there in my car across the parking lot, zooming in with my camera. Is that creepy? I don't know, maybe. Anyway, it was funny. Okay, so let me grab my papers. You know me, I always have the papers. And then I will tell you all about it. So today is the last day for celebration, as you know, or probably know. It is also the last day to register for the spring retreat on our early bird registration rate. So yay. And then it is also the I don't want to say last day, but it is also the day that my Hello Beautiful and Flowering Tulips Creativity to Go, both of those classes go out. So the Hello Beautiful's already been emailed, and then the Flowering Tulips will hopefully get emailed tonight. If not, it might be tomorrow morning, just because it's been a really busy day. I kind of did not estimate properly the fact that it was the last day of celebration, but we'll get everything taken care of. I really am excited about our retreat. I actually was just working on some projects for it over the week. Well, last week, I guess, and is all I can say. Okay. So first and foremost, I'm going to flip my camera around and then we're going to start giving away prizes. I love doing that. Okay. So let me flip. Okay. So first of all, there is my Carl. Isn't he cute in his little Subway outfit? And then I just have to tell you a picture. This is like this big, huge mural-y kind of painting thing that we have. And you might think I'm all fancy because I have like a painting in my house, but really I'm not. It was, well, let's see, how would I describe it? It was leftover loot. My aunt used to own an art gallery and she closed it like, oh gosh, 20 some years ago. And this was a piece left by one of the artists who abandoned his art at her gallery because he was making more money as a drug dealer. And so we have this picture. Now, I love this picture, but does anybody notice anything about it? You know, just like, does anything stick out to you in this? I'm just wondering if there's anything you notice about this picture. And I can't wait. It's so funny. So it is hand-me-down art. But there's this yellow thing right here. And my sister called it, and by the way, my sister has a painting by the same artist, but her painting looks different. Yeah, it is totally phallic. And no, there's no devil in it, but we call it the penis painting because of this big yellow blob of paint on there. And it is so funny because once you see that, you cannot ever go back. And so we still lovingly refer to it as the penis painting. So aren't you glad I explained that whole picture to you? You're welcome. Okay, now I have to show you my stalker photos. They're so bad. Okay, so that's him, but his head was down, so I had to take another picture. And now his head was up, but it's really kind of blocked by the other people there. But right there, that's him. Let me see if I can enlarge it. Oh, nope. Oh, well, shameless photo. There's my puppy without her cone of shame. But you might notice her fur's all wet. Yeah, we had to give her a bath yesterday because Carl took her out without a leash. And I'm not going to say it was his fault, but it was totally his fault that she slid through mud and got so excited she kind of landed in some poo. So yeah, we cleaned her up and she's all nice and fluffy now that she's dry and I brushed her and she's all happy. But could she be any cuter? I don't think so. Ah. So yeah, she's pretty happy to have her little cone of shame off. Okay, I'm done talking about that. And you're all welcome for those stories. Okay, so don't forget, today's the last day of celebration, the last opportunity to get free items with a 50, 100, or for every 50 or $100. My favorites, so many favorites to choose from. I really, of course, love the Rainbow DSP. I would actually have to say that this Daffodil Afternoon is probably my favorite DSP. Oh, so cute. And then there's the Marvelous DSP. There's stamps. This awesome bundle, which I just love. This amazing stamp set. And then, of course, if you host or order, no judgment, $300 or more, you can get the Calming Camellia stamp set. And if you join Stampin' Up, which is really the best deal, it's truly a no-brainer. If you are spending between $80 and $100 a month, it would be the best thing for you to join Stampin' Up and get all the perks of being a demonstrator. So you would get 2 free stamp sets of your choice from our annual catalog and our mini catalog. That whatever you want, except host sets or celebration sets. But 2 free stamp sets is the special for joining. The starter kit is $125, which is a great value. I'm sorry, I'm totally wrong. It's $99 plus tax, and you choose $125 worth of products. And you get free shipping. So it really is the best deal we offer any time of the year. But with Celebration, you get the extra 2 free stamp sets. Of course, there's so much more to Celebration than just that. You get to enjoy a discount on your purchases. You get to be a part of a community of people who totally get you. My team is an absolutely amazing group of positive, uplifting, supportive people. I am always in awe of the incredible group that we have, and I truly think of my team as members of my family. And so I would love to welcome you to our team. We are really pretty awesome, if I can just say. And of course, I have all kinds of perks for being a part of my team as well. So joining with me is really the best thing you could do. I do offer weekly and monthly trainings. I offer periodic business building, specialized trainings. And then, of course, there's all kinds of perks, like you get a free membership to Stamp Happy Academy. You get discounts on some of the events that we hold. You get some of them are free. There's just so much. And I do I think quite a bit to support my team. So we would really love to have you. And I see several of the people on here saying that they love being a part of my team. Thank you guys. I do have a bunch of team members on here, and I really appreciate all of your positive comments. That's so kind of you. And we really are a fabulous group. So anyway, if you have ever thought about it, it really is the best time. Feel free to drop me a note if you have a question. This does end today, but it is a really great thing to be a part of. All right. Now I have, as mentioned, the Hello Beautiful online class, which, by the way, oh my gosh, you guys, these projects are so awesome. I'm really proud of us. We put together a really great class. I showed you a little sneak peek of one of the projects, which was a card portfolio, and it's pretty awesome. So if you would like to be a part of this online class or my Flowering Tulips Creativity to Go class, you can register. The links are in the description of this video, and it is a really great opportunity to be in or to be a part of these 2 classes, because there's so much inspiration. So like I said, description of this video has the link. Also, my spring retreat, I shouldn't say our spring retreat. My besties, Barb, Kelly, and I have put together a really amazing event. It is happening March 25th and 6th of this month, or I should say next month. technically that starts tomorrow. So it's in about a month. We have some really awesome stuff planned for you as always. It will be fun. It will be really inspirational. There are two options, with a box and without a box. The with the box is it's like joining Stampin' Up. It's a no-brainer. There's so much stuff packed into that box. You will not be disappointed if you get it. And today is the last day to get in on the early bird registration price. You get $10 off plus a free gift in your box. So make sure you check that out. Again, registration link is in the description of this video. I also sent an email out, I think this morning, to people who had not registered who are on my mailing list. So if you have not registered, oh my gosh, make sure you get in on this. It is going to be amazing. And then there is a new promotion happening starting tomorrow. It's called The Waves of the Ocean. This is actually a preview of a bundle coming in the annual catalog, which is coming up. And it is going to feature the Waves of Inspiration bundle. So it's a stamp set and coordinating dies. These will be featured in the annual catalog that comes out in May. And then there is some designer series paper, some foil, and some rhinestone waves jewels. I guess I named all these wrong in my class, but whatever, it doesn't matter. So there's Waves of the Ocean, DSP. It's amazing, you guys. I'll show you right now. It was actually made by artists at Stampin' Up. And they did it, they created the paper by doing acrylic pouring, where I'm sure you've watched one of those videos, right? Where they pour all the acrylic paint in a cup and then they pour it out onto their thing. Oh, so cool. Anyway, it's really cool paper. So let me just show you. And so it totally looks like waves of the ocean, right? So look at that. And we have some super cool projects planned with this little collection. Now, like I said, the designer series paper and the gems, and that was one side, then here the other side. The designer series paper that I'm showing you now, and then there's some blue foil, and then there's also some gems. Those are all while supplies last, and it is really cool stuff. It's part of our class. So if you have not gotten this, by the way, you can get our class for free if you order it with me. So the Waves of the Ocean online class. The registration email is actually, I think I posted a link in the description of this video, but then the registration for this is going to go out in emails tomorrow. So it's really cool stuff. But like I said, we're going to make a project with this here in just a minute. Now, my other online class for this month is my Paradise Palms Creativity to Go kit. And this is a really great kit. We are going to focus on sunrise and sunset techniques with this class. Oh my gosh, you guys, it's going to be so much fun. So yeah, I'm pretty excited. So yeah. All right. So if you have any questions about any of this stuff, please let me know. Now, without further ado, I got some stuff to give away. So I have this Friends of the Forest stamp set, and this lucky winner is, Becky did this for me, bless her heart, Monica Alcazar. So congratulations to you, Monica. I will be sending this stamp set out to you, and I know I have your mailing address. So yay, you. Also, I have the Best Delivery stamp set, and that is going to go to Rachel Seda? Rochelle, not Rachel, sorry. Becky wrote these. Can you tell? I'm not blaming you, Becky. I just can't read. Rochelle. So congratulations, Rochelle. So anyway, and thanks to Becky for helping me do the drawing for this. So congratulations to both of you ladies. So I've got 2 stamp sets headed out your way. And then I have a bundle to give away. I have the Ranunculus Romance bundle. This is a really beautiful bundle, by the way. And you can get, well, I shouldn't say you can get this. You can buy it. But I'm going to give it away to one lucky winner. And the winner is based on my card challenge for this month. And I'm going to shamelessly share this card. This was done by Sherry. Yeah, I thought so. This was the card challenge for this month was this fun fold. I think we called it a double gatefold. And Sherry actually made this for our team swap. So how cool is that? So thank you, Sherry. I know she's on here. Sherry's a very nice stamper. Like, she does good work. Anyway, so this was our card challenge over on my Stamping with the Creativity Cave Facebook group. And for everybody who entered, I have your name on a ticket here. Again, thanks to my Becky. And so we're going to draw names. And so I'm going to quick rip these up and put them in a thingy. Hey, Whitney, can you come here a sec? I need something to do a drawing from.
Oh,
Like a vessel. Yes, a drawing vessel.
like this vessel?
Yeah, that'll work. If there's stuff in there, you can leave it. If it's just
It
like
was just
little.
one thing.
Oh, awesome.
And
Thanks.
some, dimensional things that never cease to be there. That always cease to be everywhere.
I know, right? So we had a bunch of people participate in this. So thank you to all of you who participated. I don't want to put this blank one in. And so, one lucky winner is going to get this bundle. Now, if you happen to have this bundle, I might have an alternative option. Just give me a holler. And the winner is going to be Deborah Norris. Congratulations to you, Deborah. If you could give me your mailing address, that would rock. I believe, well, I'll post this in our Stamping with the Creativity Cave page. But congratulations to you. Actually, I'm going to stick this in here so I don't lose it. Okay. So congrats, Deb. I'm so excited to send this to you. And thanks to everybody who participated. By the way, the projects that you guys shared were phenomenal. And if you haven't seen them, check it out on my Facebook group. It's called Stamping with the Creativity Cave. And I will have a new challenge, I think next week. And so I like to do a challenge each month with you guys. So there you go. Congratulations, everybody. Now it's time to stamp. Yay. Okay. So this week I have some great projects. I mean, I like to say that and I like to mean it, but I really do think I do. So first, thank you. First but foremost, oh, Deborah's on here. Yay. So Deborah, will you email me your mailing address so I can mail that out for you? That would be great. Okay. So my first project is kind of a case from the catalog, the mini catalog, featuring the, ooh, what did I do with it? Oh, here it is. Paradise Palms. And this is a really great bundle. It is, hold on a second. Okay. This is a really great bundle, and it is one that is just so pretty. I love the sentiments that go with it. As mentioned, this is going to be my bundle, the bundle that my Creativity to Go kit is featuring this month. Now, the cool thing about that is if you don't have this bundle, you can either add it to your class registration, or you can also use the tropical or timeless Tropical bundle. That is a bundle we've had for a couple years now, in place of this one, and the projects will still work. So it's kind of flexible, but I really like this bundle. Okay, so it's got some really awesome dies, one of which I took out because we're going to use it on our card. I don't know what I did with it. Oh, wait. I still don't. Oh, no, here it is. It's like, gosh, I hope it's not too far. But it's a really great set. Super easy to use. And so I think you guys are going to love the project that I've got for this one. Okay, so to start, I'm going to take this piece of white cardstock and we're going to create a little bit of a background. Like I mentioned, this is kind of cased or a card based on one that was in that was based on one in the mini catalog. Now, don't worry, you guys. That troll is gone, so it's no biggie. Okay, so I'm going to take a couple of colors here. I've got some pumpkin pie and some polished pink. That's quite the mouthful of colors now, isn't it? And we're going to do a little blending. So I've got my blending brushes here, which, by the way, if you have never, blending brushes are just like the best thing ever. I can't remember what life was like before we had them. I think it was a simpler, it was a simpler time, but it wasn't as great. I don't know. So I'm just going to get rid of some of that first bit of color, and then I'm going to swirl this on here. Okay. And, oh, I probably should have planned this a little better, but that's okay. And we're going to just add some color to our little panel of white cardstock. This cardstock panel is roughly 3 by 4, but I didn't measure it. It was a scrap that I had because that's how I roll. I really love blending brushes though, because they just add a really wonderful way to add color to your backgrounds where the color's like seamless, which is really nice and pretty, and it blends and it doesn't leave weird streaks and spots like what are they called? Sponge dauber or a sponge. Okay, so there we go. I've kind of got this right here. Okay, next, I've got some polished pink ink. And we're going to take this one. I just got the goober out of my brush. It wasn't a goober. It was just like a little bit of color. Ooh, and we want to get rid of the first bit of color because sometimes you get a lot on your brush to start with. And so we've got just some beautiful colors, and then they're going to blend together, and it's just so pretty. It's going to make you practically cry. Okay, maybe not really. That's a little dramatic. Because you're going to say to yourself, oh my gosh, how did I get to be so amazing stamping like this? It's like a modern day miracle. Sometimes I just get so excited when I create projects. I can't even believe I made them. Now, I've kind of mentioned this before, but if you have, if you're working on something like this and you're worried about getting your fingerprints on here, because we put down a good amount of ink, take a little piece of paper, a Post-it, whatever, and just use that to kind of hold your paper in place. And then you won't get any fingerprints on here. Okay, so I'm really going for the blending of the area between those two colors. Okay, so now here we go. Oh, isn't this just stunning? Oh, it's so gorgeous. This is what I would imagine the sunset looks like in Florida right now, where I am not. Okay. So I've got that done, and I really do like this. I think it's really pretty. Okay. And the more ink you put on, the obviously more intense the color will be, and the less ink you put on, the little bit more subtle the look. So it's pretty cool. Okay. And next up, I say that because you know, my bestie, she's driving back from Florida right now. She said it was cold. It's almost as warm in Iowa today as it was in Florida, or at least where she was. So I feel a little better about that and my life choices. But next year, Barb and I are totally going to go visit her. I don't know why we didn't this year. Well, I do. It was kind of too much. But yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait to go visit her. Like, I can't wait. All right. So anyway, I've got a thick white card base. And actually, I'm going to get rid of this business. I've got a thick white card base, and you can really, you could use whatever color you wanted. I thought I just liked the look. And again, I'm kind of casing this from one of the cards from the mini catalog, one of the card samples. Okay, so now I'm going to take this strip of designer series paper. This is from the Pattern Party Host DSP, which is one of my faves. And we're just going to attach that right here down the side with these stripes of black and white. And we could even sponge color on these. I didn't, obviously, but you could. I mean, it's your card. You can do whatever you want. Okay, so I'm going to just snip off this last little bit here. And my panel of cardstock here is polished pink, and it's 4 by 5 1/4. So I shall attach that to this like so. Da, 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 da. Oh. Okay. And then we've got my amazing sponged piece. Now, you could do it like this, or you could do it like this. I kind of like having the orange along the pink and then the pink along the black and white. Just, you know, it's just my thing. So I'm going to attach that. And again, this is 3 by 4-ish. I'll have the actual sizes posted probably tomorrow. Okay, now I die cut a palm tree out of some black cardstock, and so it's a glorious silhouette. It's really like we're in Florida, you guys. Even though we're not. I'm sad, but that's okay. Some of you are. Sherry is. Sherry has shorts on. That's really great for you, Sherry. I don't. I'm cold. But I'm also in my basement where it's always cold. Okay, now to adhere this beautiful little palm tree, I'm going to take my liquid glue and my Stampin' Sponge, and I'm going to add that on here. Look at all you guys in Florida. Well, aren't you just fancy pants? That's great for you. I'm so happy for you. Can you hear the sarcasm in my voice? I mean, it's only a little. No, I am. If you can be in Florida, go for it. I won't hate on you just because I'm not in Florida. It's all right. I actually like the winter up to a certain point, and then I'm done. Okay, so I'm just going to attach this to my card like so. Oh, isn't that pretty? Oh, I love it. See, Leslie's got it. She's got all the little palm tree emojis. Okay, now next up, I'm going to stamp my sentiment. I've got a little scrap of paper here. And one of the things I mentioned is this stamp set has some really wonderful sentiments, which just make me happy. So I'm going to use my black Stays On ink. I just like Stays On because it's nice and opaque black. It's like serious black. So I love this. It says, hope you find a little paradise wherever you may be. Aww, so nice. Now, of course, palm trees are everywhere. They're not just in Florida, but they're all over the place. So you can find a palm tree in California. I'm pretty sure you can find one in Arizona. They're in lots of places. But most of those places are all places I would like to be right about now. So I think this is just such a great sentiment. And one of the things I think this set also really reminds me of are great for retirement cards, because who would not want to retire someplace where there are things like palm trees? That is one of my life's goals. So anyway, I'm going to trim this piece down to about, oh, that looks like 2 3/4-ish. And I'm going to attach this onto my cardstock, or onto my card. So this is just another piece of polished pink. And actually I'm going to put it over here, kind of like that. And then I'm going to pop up my sentiment right over the top. And I'm going to use some dimensionals for this. Now this punch, I don't know, what is this punch called? It's like the Lovely Label punch. I can never remember. Something like that. Does anybody know? The one is a fancy label and the other one is a lovely label. It's too complicated for me. I can't do it. So anyway, isn't that gorgeous? Such a pretty card. Now we can put some coconuts up here. I think that'll be fun. I'm just looking for my coconut stuff. You can do just about anything. I think this iridescent rhinestones will add just a fun little sparkle on here. Oh, that reminds me. I was going to put a little sparkle on here. Darn it. We can still do it. So I'm going to take my clear wink Stella. I was going to do it but on just this background piece, but that's all right. I've got my clear wink Stella, and I just need something to smack it against. So I'm going to smack this. Okay. And then what I've got, I got a little aggressive, but then I've got little speckles of shimmer all over this. And then I'm going to put a couple of iridescent rhinestone coconuts on here. So I shall do one of the big ones and a couple little ones for the coconuts in my tree. And look at how fun that is! Oh my gosh. Oh, so pretty. So I think this is such a fun card. And just really fun, and I don't know, I love it. It would be great for just about any occasion. So anyway, so there you go. You don't want palm trees in your yard. They're very messy. That's funny. That's good to know. I don't think they'd make it here. But there is our first card. All right, now our second card today was a guest request. They asked for, or I had requests for, I think, Easter cards. So I thought it was time to pull out the Easter Friends stamp set. Oh my gosh, this is just so cute. And I thought it would be a lot of fun to make a little duck card. So, or duck, I don't know. The chicken, the duck. Is that a duck? That's a duck, right? It's not a chicken. Oh my gosh, it's so hard. Oh. I tell you, life is so hard. Anyway, I will stop debating this now. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to pull in some of this gorgeous designer series paper. It is from the Daffodil Afternoon, which is the celebration paper you can get for free with a $50 purchase. And I'm going to start with a black card base. And on this card, you might not really think of black as being a springtime card, but it just so works with this. You know, I'm thinking to myself, the chicken, the duck from Friends, right? So I've got this piece of designer series paper. I'm going to throw it on here, kind of off to the side. I'm leaving some room on the one end so I can stamp my sentiment. Now this set comes with some really nice sentiments, both inside and outside sentiments, or ins and outies as I like to call them. And so I'm going to show this. And oh my gosh, I just realized you guys, seriously, I put all my stuff right next to me so I would not be able to miss it. And what did I do? I missed it. I'll do this at the end. I have a bunch of things to show you from my mailbox. I forgot to do it last week too. There's just so many things to tell you guys about. So at the end of this live, hold on, because I'm going to show you a ton of celebration samples, and then I'll show you the cards and things that I've gotten in the mail recently. So I want to make sure I share with you those. So, okay. So first of all, I'm going to stamp Happy Easter on here, and it's going to be kind of on the side like this. Okay. So Happy Easter. And then I'm also going to attach this to my card. And I use StazOn. I actually want to use Memento for this card. And the reason is because we're going to color that duck in with some Stampin' Blends. Now, the other thing I want to do is stamp the innie sentiment in my card. And this sentiment is really sweet as well. And I love the writing. Oh my gosh. I don't know if that's a font or what, but it's so cool. Anyway, so on the inside of my card, we're going to stamp this. So I've got another panel. These two yellow panels are Bumblebee. Okay, so I'm going to stamp our sentiment up here, sending warm and happy wishes this spring. And then we're going to do the chick. We're going to stamp the chick. Oh my gosh, I can't stop thinking. The chick and the duck. Okay, so I'm going to stamp this in some Bumblebee. Right there. Ooh, that's pretty light. I think my Bumblebee pad needs to be re-inked, but you get the idea. It's pretty light, and that's okay. Maybe we'll turn this over and do it a little darker, because we can do that. There's two sides to every sheet of cardstock. That is one thing that's wonderful. Cardstock. Okay, now let me ink this up like I'm serious. And then, there we go. Now you can see it like I mean it. Whew. Okay, so isn't that cute? This goes on the inside of our card. Oh. Okay. So we'll just put that down. Okay. Oh my, there's all kinds of things happening here in the chat. So it stays on the best SU ink to use with the markers to avoid bleeding. No. Okay. So let's just have a quick lesson about black ink. There's two types of ink. StazOn ink is an alcohol-based or solvent-based ink. It is a permanent black ink. It will dry on all sorts of surfaces. Okay, so you do not want to stamp this on anything you're going to use with blends. Okay, so no blends. But if you're going to watercolor something or use a blender pen, so keep in mind there's a difference between a blender pen and Stampin' Blends. Personally, I think the name was not a good choice, but okay. This is Memento ink. It is a water-based ink. It is not permanent, meaning that it will wash off of things, but it's fade resistant, so that's good. But it's water-based, so that if you want to watercolor with this, bad choice, it will bleed, okay? However, this is the kind of ink you do want to use for alcohol-based markers like our Stampin' Blends. And that is actually what we're about to do. So for that, I'm pulling out my daffodil markers and my pumpkin pie markers, okay? And what I'm going to do is stamp the chick. No, the duck. We already stamped the chick. It's time for the duck. The chick. No, the duck. Oh, good God. Seriously, pardon me. Oh, goodness. Okay, we're going to stamp this in some Memento ink, and I'm stamping this on shimmer white cardstock. And can you see this? Shimmer white, it's hard to put up on camera like this, but it's shimmery. It's got like speckles, sparkles kind of embedded in it. It's really cool. Okay, so I've got, excuse me, a circle that I die cut from my layering circles dies, and you can see I'm just really I'm wiggling this like that. I just want to make sure I get a good impression. Okay, and look at how stinking cute this is. Like, if this doesn't make you happy, I don't know. Okay, I don't know what will. So I want to add, I'm going to let this dry for just a moment. Ooh, I just bumped my camera, sorry. Ba-ba-ba. Okay, so I want to take, this is the smaller of the two daisy punches, and I'm just going to punch this twice out of that same shimmer white cardstock. Okay, and then I'm going to put this together like that. You know how we do that. I'll take a little a glue dot. Okay. And then we'll put an embellishment in the center of this. But I just thought we'd do this while we give this just a moment to dry so it's nice and dry. So I'll set that down. And then let's come back to coloring this. So it's pretty easy to color. And did I say daffodil? Yeah. Okay. So is that what this is? Just making sure. Daffodil. Okay. Just checking. All right, so I'm going to put some, I'm going to definitely use the shading that's built into the stamp, and I'm going to color some dark daffodil on here where it is dark, and then we'll color some light daffodil over the top of the light areas. And you can see I'm kind of going out of the lines. That's no biggie, because this is a real sketchy stamp. Not like it's in the bad part of town. It's just the style. Okay, and then look at this. Oh my gosh. It's just the flippin' cutest thing in the whole world. It's almost as cute as my puppy. But let's be honest, she's the cutest thing ever. Not that I'm biased or anything. Okay, so that looks really cute. And then we're going to go over... there we go. I like the bullet tip better. We're going to go over the other areas with the light end. So we get a little shading. Now I get asked often what the best paper is for coloring with blends. And I would say basic white or thick white. I don't often use this shimmer white for blends specifically, but it does work okay. There's nothing wrong with it. Now we're going to do the beak and the feet in the same manner with our pumpkin pie. And just color the dark on the darker areas and then blend out with the light. There's not a ton of shading that can happen on these teeny little areas, so it's okay. And then... oh, so stinking sweet. Okay. Then I also, because I have basically a chick that's just free floating in the air, I want to ground it, or this, not a chick, a duck. I don't know why I can't even get it right. I want to ground it a little bit. And to do that, I'm just going to take one of my neutral markers. What did I grab? Gray Granite Light. That'll work. And I just want to put a little bit of kind of gray granite on the ground. Literally any neutral will work, but this just keeps you from having a free floating chick. And it's subtle. You don't really notice it there. But now it's not like crazy. Okay, now I am going to attach this to a coordinating scallop circle die, which is, again, from the layering circles, the same set of dies that I used for this. Kind of a staple in life. If you're a stamper, you definitely need a set of these. Okay. Oh my goodness, what did you guys all convince Joy to do? Oh, it's the stamp site. Or stamp set, sorry. Oh my gosh. I really want this set because the critters are so stinking cute, but I don't make very many Easter or spring cards. Oh, they're just so sweet. They're just the cutest, Joy. Oh, don't these make you happy? Your name is Joy. You got to have this. Okay. So now I'm going to pop this up onto my card, and then I'm going to add this little daisy that we made. Okay, so we'll put it right about here. It's just so cute. Okay, and then we've got our daisy. And I'm going to kind of curl my daisy a little because, you know, it just, I can't even help it. I have to put dimension on stuff. Okay, so now I'm going to pop this up as well, just because that's how I roll. And then we want to put a little embellishment on there. And there's so many things we could use. Kind of looking through my bag of tricks. One of these will probably work. This is one of our resin, Playing with Patterns resin dots. I'm just going to take one of the large ones and put it right in the middle there. And so cute. Okay, so there we go. And I think somebody said, well, isn't this a horizontal card? Nope, I mean for it to be vertical. Sometimes we write like that. It's fun. And then here is the inside. So cute. And you know what this needs? It just does. It needs a little Winkestella, because I mean, oh my gosh, it's just so cute. So I'm just putting a little Winkestella to make my baby chick sparkle just a little. Yeah. Look at that. Such a fun card. Oh. So the cool part is this stamp set has Happy Easter, but it also has some not Easter sentiments like my friend. So that would work here just as nicely. And may your days bloom with joy and happiness. Joy, it's like meant for you. So super cute. And of course, I just love it paired with that Daffodil Delight or Daffodil Afternoon Designer Series paper. So fun. Okay, so that was card number 2. Card number 3, we've had a couple putsy cards. This next card is me quick and easy. My favorite. This features that brand new bundle of products that start tomorrow for customers. It is the Waves of Inspiration. And this is a really, you know, when I first saw this, I was like, anything ocean based, I was all on board with. But then when I saw the sentiments, I really like them. I love this. We're going to use this. Your strength is an inspiration. So nice. And then this pelican on the little posts here is so pretty. And then of course this wave is really cool. And I'm just going to flash one of my projects. This is going to be in our online class. It might be altered slightly, but this is one of the projects that will be in our online class for this month. But I want to show you a fun card. It's, like I said, it's really easy. So on this one, we're going to take a half a sheet of cardstock, cut the hot dog way, you know, the long way, and we're going to fold it in half. I don't often do this, but I do have a reason for cutting cardstock this way. And that is, I want to be able to wrap ribbon around it this way. So to do that, I'm going to need my card to open like this instead of like this. You get it. Okay. So this is Calypso Coral. And then I've got a panel of Petal Pink, which is 3.5 by 5.5 inches that I'm going to attach to the center of this. Like that. Okay. And then I'm going to take one of those gorgeous papers, and I've got, I think this is, the paper is 3 3/4 by 5, and there's a couple different patterns. I'm actually going to do this one, and then I'll show you what the other one looks like. So there's a couple different patterns. Oh, look at that's the other side. Of course, this probably wouldn't look so great on this card, but you could totally do this card changing up the colors with any of the patterns in this pack. So now this is, as mentioned, 3 3/4 across. So we don't have anything that punches or die cuts that. So I'm just going to simply put a little slit of about 1/2 inch in the center of this. I'm eyeballing it, but if you needed to, you could measure out the math, but that's way too hard for me. So I just eyeball it. And if it's not 100% perfect, it's not going to be that noticeable either. And then I'm just going to go from each corner up to that slit to create a little flag. Okay, or a big flag as it turns out. Okay, so I'm going to attach that pattern paper right on here, and then we'll get to the ribbon part in just a moment, which is the reason why we cut our cardstock the other way. About 95% of my cards I like to do this way. But this card I'm going to have open this way so that I can tie ribbon around it like this. Okay, now one of the dies that comes in the stamp set is this really cool label, and it's got these holes for running ribbon through them, which I love. I think that's kind of fun. So we're going to add our sentiment to this, and I should probably pull that out of my stamp set. Okay, so I'm going to throw this on a block, and I'm inking it up with some Calypso Coral ink, and I'm just going to stamp it right in the center here. Your strength is an inspiration. Aw, so nice. Okay, I need to re-ink my Calypso Coral. Okay, but we have enough ink on there for today. All right, so I want to put this on my card, and then I want to add some ribbon to this. So let me grab my ribbon. I've got this pretty petal pink striped organdy. Is that what this is called? Organdy striped ribbon. And so I'm going to put this around the bottom, and then I'm going to snip this off. I'm going to put this down through one side and then up on the other side. And then we'll tie it onto our card like this. Isn't this so cool? Okay. So I'm just going to tie that in a little knot, no bows. And then I'll kind of slide this over, and it's like a ribbon slide, I guess, is what that's technically called. And isn't that pretty? So simple. Okay, we'll trim this ribbon up so it's pretty. And your strength is an inspiration. Oh my gosh, I can think of so many people to send a card like this to. People who are going through trials, health or otherwise. Oh, it would be so nice. And look at that. It's just so easy. Now you could add embellishments to this, but honestly, I just think this is great as is. The paper is the kind of the showstopper here. Here's another sample. This one had that more yellow portion of the paper. It's the same. I'm pretty sure this is the same. Oh no, these are two different pieces, but it's the same idea. This one just has a little bit more lighter colors with the yellow mixed in. This one is a little darker with more calypso coral mixed in. So both are really pretty. But the design of the card either way is so simple and fun. I love it. So really cool. There we go. Now our last card today is a really cute one. This one is the paper. Joan is from the promotion that starts tomorrow, which is called Waves of the Ocean. Waves of the Ocean Designer Series paper. So, okay. The other project I've got for you today is going to be with this super cute celebration stamp set called Driving By. I love this one. It's just so cute. This is the Mystery Machine 100%. Like, it just is. You can't deny it. But I wanted to use this cute little convertible card because I just think it's so much fun. And I thought you guys would like it. So this is based on a card I received in a swap, but there was no name on the swap card. So I'm not sure who made this, which makes me a little sad, but I really liked your card. So I hope you will be happy that I showed it to everybody because I liked it so much. Okay, so in our stamp set, we've got 3 different machines. So you could really do this with any machine. 3 different vehicles. Goodness. You could do this card with any of these vehicles. It's up to you. I'm going to use the convertible as I mentioned, but if you want a different one, you might just need to alternate which label you use. This is one of the labels from the layering, let's see, layering, or no, rectangles, contour, rectangle, contour, rectangles. Oh my gosh, seriously. This set, scallop contours, final answer. Oh my gosh, the sky is so pretty. It's pink and blue. Oh, I love it. Okay, I just had to tell you that. So I'm gonna grab, oh, I just dumped all my cards that I was gonna show you after this out. Figures. Okay, so I'm gonna stamp this on this label, by the way. This was your card, Barb? You're on here? Put a sticky on it. I'm just kidding. I had no idea. She probably had a paper. Usually you put stickies on yours, don't you, Barb? Or maybe this was just in an envelope. I bet that's what it was. Yep, it is a super cute card. It's so true, Barb. You make super cute cards. I love this one. Okay, so there we go. Isn't that cute? Okay, so we're going to color this in. And our card base is Magenta Madness. You're lazy. I hear you. I am too. You know I am. Okay, so we're going to color this in with some of our blends. So I'm going to start with magenta for the Corvette because, well, like for sure, right? And one of the reasons I love this is my husband actually built a car kind of like this. His was black, but that's not nearly as fun. And you guys are going to laugh at this a little bit. Well, if you knew my husband, you would laugh totally. So he built this car, like he built the whole car, like made the car and built the car. And he doesn't fit in the car. My husband's 6'3", and he doesn't fit in the car. So he sold the car because he doesn't fit in it. Like his head, his eyeballs came to like the edge of the, what is that called? The windshield. And so it was really uncomfortable for him to drive. So he sold it to this guy who lives near here. And I think he was a little sad to sell it, but he wasn't using it. So it was kind of silly to have. So now you guys, you want to know what, he always has to be tinkering on something. So you want to know what he's doing now? He's building an airplane. Oh my gosh. In our garage. Yeah. We'll see. it was pretty funny. He actually talked to Kelly's husband on the phone last weekend about he had a what do you call it, welding question, and Kelly's husband used to weld professionally, so it was pretty funny. They talked about welding. I'm like, okay, you guys talk about way different stuff than I do. Yeah. So actually, the car my husband built was smaller than a Corvette. It was a 1964, 5, 9 something Shelby Cobra kit car. So I think that's quite a bit smaller. It was a pretty tiny car. Like, believe me, it was small. And so, yeah, he just didn't fit. So, okay. Now I'm going to take my next thing. Since I know this is Barb's car now, I have to, or card, I have to change it up a little. So I'm gonna color the balloons different colors. It's totally different, right? He's talented. Well, he is. His brain needs to be occupied or it's bad. I really mean that. he his he has a He's very intelligent, let's just say, sometimes annoyingly so. And he really needs to have a project to keep his brain busy. I think so I don't kill him, or maybe so he doesn't kill me, tomato, tomato, whatever. But he just needs to be tinkering. So it'll take him several years to complete, and that's fine. Okay, so there we go. I've got 2 of my 3 balloons covered. My third is going to be Granny Apple Green. And see, Barb, this is totally different. I hope you're giggling. Also, I totally can't wait to talk to you after this. How about AARP puzzles? Yeah, he... actually, it's funny you say that because his mom does puzzles a lot. If his brain is going a mile a minute, how does he sleep at night? Honestly, sometimes he struggles with sleep. And that's never good for me. Because then I get to be kept awake as well. Okay, so I'm going to take AARP as your speed. I love that. Oh wait, I gotta finish coloring this though. I'm going to take and do yellow for the headlight, and then we're gonna do some gray for the wheels and the tires. Okay, so I've got my smoky slate. So I'm going to do dark for the tires. And much like our duck, we don't want to leave the duck just sitting on, floating through the air. So we're going to, so that I did the dark for the tires and the light for the wheels. And then we'll do the chrome like that. So we're going to put a little grounding on here, and you can really use any color. I'm going to just throw a little bit of my smoky slate down there. So it's like it's on the ground. There we go. Okay. Now, I'm going to take a piece of my Sunshine and Rainbows designer series paper, as I'm sure you guys are all shocked to learn. This is my favorite. Okay, so I want to take this striped piece, and I'm just going to pull, like an inch and a quarter off of this. About that much. You're welcome. Do you like how I measure this expertly? And I'm going to attach this to the bottom of my card base here, or my panel of cardstock. This is 3 4 7/8 by 3 5/8, which makes this 3.5 by 4 3/4. And then we'll just attach this designer series paper to the bottom portion here. And then I'm going to add a little bit of ribbon. So I've got this, and then I'm going to attach it to this piece. And then we'll add some denim ribbon over the top of this. And I just think this is such a fun card for, well, really for anybody. Because I used such bright, happy colors on this one, I would say this is definitely kind of a girlier card. But if you wanted to have this be a more masculine card, you could just switch up the colors a little bit. So maybe instead of a hot pink Corvette, you could do like a native navy Corvette or a basic gray Corvette. That would be pretty. Like I said, the car my husband built was actually black. It was matte black with a glossy black stripe, which was kind of cool. I'll see if I have a picture of us driving around in it because it was pretty fun. Ooh, Rosemary said use light pool party in the windshield. That's a good suggestion, Rosemary. Thank you. I will. Boom. There we go. A red Corvette would work too. It sure would, wouldn't it? I mean, who's not singing that song in their head right now, right? Okay, so I'm going to put some dimensionals on here and pop this up onto my card like so. Okay, and that is just so cute. Oh, and I forgot to put my sentiment on here. I do this every time. Okay, so I want to you can use one of the sentiments in the stamp set, but I thought it might be kind of fun to do heck yeah, because doesn't that kind of go with this? Why can't I find it in here? Heck yeah. Here we go. Okay. I'm going to reuse one of my blocks here. Let's see if I can expertly stamp this on here. If not, we'll just cover it up with something. All right, so I'm going to do Misty Moonlight. No, well, yeah, Misty Moonlight. Okay, and then I just think that's kind of fun. Yeah, baby. That's stamped. See, Barb, my card's totally different than yours. Okay. Now, last but not least, we're going to put this on our Magenta Madness card base. No, it's not Magenta Madness. It's Melon Mambo. Sorry about that. But isn't that just the most fun card ever? Oh, so cute. So there we go. I know, see, Barb, totally different. Here, I'll show you guys. Here's Barb's card. There's a blue balloon on here, and hers says, aw, thanks. That's about where they end. But yeah, see, Barb's a good stamper. She really is. I love the projects she comes up with. That's why we work so well together. So anyway, so thanks, Barb, for the inspiration. All right, let me show you the projects that I created today. So first off, I've got my little slice of paradise with the Paradise Palms bundle. Shameless promotion. This is my creativity to go kit for this month. Features this bundle, and we're going to make cards with really cool sunsets. Not every single one, but there will be a couple different techniques for creating sunsets and sunrises, so that'll be really fun. Then we've got the Happy Easter card from the Easter Friends stamp set with this just ridiculously cute duck. Oh. Then we've got our Your Strength is an Inspiration card right here. And then, heck yeah, with the driving by stamp set. So I hope you loved these projects. Now, if you want to stay tuned, I'm going to show a whole bunch, and I do mean a whole bunch of projects for your inspiration.
This is right.
What?
The gold. This is the gold.
Yeah.
panel, I mean, okay.
Yep. Okay, so I've kind of got these all organized. And I have one more just over the top, super ridiculously dang cute card with this first set. And I cannot find what I did with it. Because actually I was going to make it for today's live, but I can't find it. So that's making me a little frustrated. But this is the Catching Butterflies. Oh my gosh, I couldn't think of the word. Celebration stamp set. So here's a card. And by the way, many of these are swaps or cards that I've made in various places, like my Monday lives. Okay. And then this is, let's see, the next bundle or the next stamp set I have. Sorry, I don't know what I'm thinking. This is from the Island Vibes stamp set. And isn't that cool? I think this is fun. This is like a sample from the brochure, but I really like it. Here's another one. This features that marvelous paper that's also a celebration item. And here's another one, just simple little sponging. Love it, love it, love it. Now that driving by stamp set I just shared with you, here are a bunch of samples with that. Again, here's the marbling designer series paper. Such great stuff. Again, marbling. How cute is this? It's like the Herbie car, right? Isn't that one super cute? This was done by one of my team members. I just loved this card. Another really cute one. Here's that Daffodil Afternoon Designer Series paper. Super sweet. Another really cute card. This is also that, what do you call it? Sunshine and Rainbows Designer Series paper. But I thought this was really clever. This is the ground. And they made it with the sparkle or shimmer basic gray ribbon. How clever is that? So cute. And then you might remember this. I made this during a live, probably at the very beginning of Celebration. Again, with the Sunshine and Rainbow Designer Series paper, of course. I love that little touch. So fun. Next up, I've got the Calming Camellia stamp set. This was one of the sets you could get for free with a $30 or $300 order, whether it was an order you placed or a workshop total of $300. So that is really pretty. Oh, isn't that gorgeous? That's a case of one of the samples from the catalog, but it's just so stunning. And then here's another one stamped right on that marvelous paper. How clever is that? I just love that one. This is one I didn't really use much. I should have, because I really like it. There's just only so many hours in the day. That's what kills me. This is a really great set of cards. These are the Awesome Otters. And so I love this. It's a super sweet card with that marvelous paper. There's a lot of these went really nicely with the otters. So there's a lot of marvelous paper in here. Here's another cute one. They're so much fun. That's the Sunshine and Rainbows DSP. Another one with the marvelous paper. And did you notice these are the diorama dies. They go really nicely with this. This is the, I think, Picture This die, I believe is what this one is. So this is a really great one. Marble and this die. Here's a sweet little Valentine with the otter. So cute. It's your birthday. This is with that cool background stamp, which is so gorgeous. Very, very pretty. Some more of that otter paper. And I loved this one as well. This was marvelous paper and the diorama dies. So pretty fun projects. Next up, I've got approximately a zillion cards with the Daffodil Afternoon paper. One of my all-time faves, as you might have noticed. Oh, wait, I have one more otter card. This one's kind of fun. This is a little belly band that comes off, and then it's like a pocket. So you could put a little treat in there or a gift card holder, whatever floats your boat. So isn't that cute? Okay. So next up is the Daffodil Afternoon designer series paper. And then there's a few different things that go with this. So for instance, this card right here is the Daffodil Afternoon. I made this in a live, I don't know, a couple weeks ago. And the stamp set is from, or the stamp is from, I think, actually I should pull this. One of the choices is the, oh, it's not from the set, but Special Moments is another celebration set, and there's a whole bunch of samples in there, like this one. This was another card I created in a live. Here's a similar card with Sympathy, which is from this Special Moments set. That's also a celebration set. This is that DSP again. Here's another gorgeous card. This is from this stamp set as well, as is this. So many wonderful sentiments. Easter Blessings is not in here, but I'm pretty sure this is in. It is. It's from the Daffodil Daydream stamp set. Final answer. Here is another really fun card. Special Moments. Special Moments. Happy birthday. This is from something else, but oh, such a pretty card. This is a funky fold. Oh, Sarah, this is one of the gals in Kelly's team made this card. I don't know what this fun fold is called, but it looks too complicated for me to do. I know you guys are laughing at me. Maybe we'll have to make it sometime. I've never tried that one before. Ooh, another pretty card with this designer series paper. I loved this one. I thought that was pretty clever. With the bee. I don't think that is, I don't know why that card is in there. That's not this. Here's another beautiful Daffodil Afternoon paper. So many fabulous cards, and many of these have the Special Moments stamp set. Are using this, or that's where the sentiment comes from. That's a fun one. There's some more. And here's a card I made too. Love it. Arrow card. Thanks, guys. That's good to know. What?
Hello.
Hello. How are you?
Belby said he's probably gonna run me at the ISU meet. Like, we don't want us doing 2 meets this week.
Okay.
So
you know what? Since I'm live, maybe we can talk about it after. Okay.
okay.
But thank you.
How long is the live left?
Just a little bit. What are you doing?
Look at my legs.
Oh, okay.
Quite muddy.
That's great.
Oh, my shoes got like absolutely like. All right, bye.
All right, love you. Love you. Okay. The ladies say hi. Okay. Also, the Sunshine and Rainbows. You might recall that's one of my faves. So I've got a whole bunch of cards with that paper. So many cute cards. Love, love, love. So this is actually die cut from this piece of that paper. How clever. Love, love, love. Okay, and actually several of the sentiments come from this set again. This is a really great sentiment set, so if you don't have it, I recommend. Here's a card Barb made. She made this while I was at her house. It was for a swap we did together. So many cute things. The Cloud Punch. Of course, this goes perfectly with the Rainbow of Happiness stamp set. So many wonderful things that you can make with these. Isn't that a fun card? I got this one in the mail from Lynn. She's on my team. And this is the card I demonstrated during one of my lives. You might recall this was a card that I received from Sherry, who's in my team. This is another card I received in the mail. This one is from Brenda, who's on my team. This is a super cute card that my friend Kelly made when we were at Barb's. Okay, and then last, I've got a whole ton of cards featuring the friendly hello stamp set. And this is a set that comes with designer series paper as a level 2 or $100 level option for celebration. So if you spend $100, you can get this. So many cards. Oh, so beautiful. It's got a bird in it. So pretty. And then that designer series paper matches with it. It's so gorgeous, you guys. And what I love about this is you can color it all fancy like this one, or you can just add a couple little strokes of color like this one. And it's so pretty, so easy. It's a really pretty card. I bet my friend Lori made this, but I'm not sure. That kind of looks like her style. That's a pretty card. So gorgeous. This paper is just stunning. I really love it a lot. Isn't that gorgeous? Super easy. Here's a card Barb made. She does make good cards, doesn't she? Love it. Love, love, love. So tons and tons and tons and tons of this featured in here. This is let me show you this card. This is kind of a cool, I can't think of, this is like a bridge card. I'm pretty sure that's what this is called. So it's like that. So there you go. Now the last thing, or oh wait, actually I have a few more of these. There's this, super fun. Isn't that pretty? Just so easy. Oh, so cute. Okay, now the last thing I'm going to show you are some things that I've received in the mail. And I'm not going to lie when I tell you I've got kind of some awesome loot. So the first up, I've got some cards, but hold on a sec. I got to grab them because I dumped them earlier. And a few of them fell out of their envelopes, so hopefully I'll be able to piece back who they were from. Okay. Like the first one is this, From My Heart to Yours. This is from Carol. Carol is like probably the most active member of our Sunshine and Rainbows group. So thank you so much for that card, Carol. It was so sweet of you to send to me. Here's another beautiful Valentine. This one is from Donna Weld, who lives in New Jersey. And I just love this card. So pretty. So thank you so much, Donna. This was a card from our paper pumpkin that Terry sent me. And Terry, I think I saw your name fly by just a minute ago. This was from a paper pumpkin kit from last month, 2 months ago. So very, very sweet. Here is a card that Cynthia made. I feel like I showed this card, but I can't remember. It is so beautiful. And I love this. She always says, you the best. So thank you, Miss Cynthia. I love this card a lot. In fact, I think I might have to case it. This is a card from Nancy, who's on my team. Isn't this fun? I just love this card so much, the fun colors. Here is a really, really cute card. This is from Carla. I had to show you the envelope because the envelope is super cute with the robot. And then look at this, you guys. She even put rust on the robots. This is the attention to detail that you just, it's incredible. So I really, really liked this card. So thank you so much, Miss Carla. It was very sweet of you. This is a card. Ooh, this is from Canada. So impressed. People take the effort to send some love from Canada. So thank you so much. This is from Miran. So thank you, Miss Miran. I appreciate you thinking of me. Another beautiful Valentine. This one is from Joyce, who is a fellow Iowan. Isn't that pretty? Love it. Another gorgeous card that came from Cindy. Thank you so much, Miss Cindy. This was so sweet. She had a really cute little thing in here. Anyway, I won't read it all. So thank you so much, Cindy. This is another sweet card from Chrissy. So thank you for thinking of me, Chrissy. Got a few more here. This one, oh, this was so cool. Isn't that pretty? This one, I can't, now this one, I'm not sure who this one was from. I hope there's something on the inside. No. Ugh. This one might have been from Anne. Well, maybe not. Okay. This is where, because I dumped out all my cards, I'm not sure. So I apologize because I can't find the original envelope, but it could have been from Anne. If you're watching and this is the purple rainbow card, tell me. Here is a sweet get well soon card that came from Barbara. Now, are you guys ready for this? It's just too much almost. So this was from a paper pumpkin kit, maybe a year ago. But look at the pop-up tissue box. Seriously. Isn't that just over the top? Super stinking dang cute. I can't stop doing it because it's just so fun. So thank you. I appreciate that. Here is a sweet little card from Sue Ellen, who's on my team. Just love it. Another gorgeous card. This one is from Sherry Jeffries. She's also on my team. So pretty. And then I told you I got loot. I was not kidding. So I got to show you this. I showed this at my team meeting last month or earlier this month. I'm already in March, let's be honest. But this is my one of my team members, Nancy, sent this to me. It's like she gets me. It's the limited edition color collection of Post-its. Oh, I'm hugging it. Can you tell? I love this. I haven't opened it yet because I love it so much. I don't want to, but I want to, but I don't want to. Oh! Okay. So thank you, Nancy. I'm still treasuring it. Here is a card I actually just received. This one is from Mary, who's on my team. She's just the sweetest. So thank you, Miss Mary. Then I got this Get Well package from Anne, who's on my team, and I just have to show you this. Here's another one of those bridge cards. Now, Anne is like a true artist, like a legit artist. And she made this card. I think it's so cute. And look at the back. Rain or shine, I'm here for you. How sweet is this? Ah, I love it. And then she sent all these. Well, first of all, she sent me a super nice note. But I've got Wet Ones antibacterial hand wipes. I've got Clorox disinfecting wipes. Let's just say we've gone through some of these lately. Some chocolates. So nice of her. Okay, and I'm actually really glad we're doing this video because I can finally open some of this stuff. Some sweet lemon everyday immune herbal tea. And then this is my favorite. I might have actually cracked this baby open. Emergency. So yeah, thank you. And then, because she's like the best, and good thing Carl's not still here. Birthday cake Oreos, because she knows my love language of Oreos. So that was really sweet. So now I can crack into that. So that was so sweet. Yeah, I was sick. Oh, when was I sick? It was like 3 weeks ago, maybe. I was pretty miserable. Maybe it was at the very end of last month? I can't even remember anymore. It was a little while ago. When was I sick? We all got sick here. It wasn't COVID. It just, a rotten, annoying cold. And it kind of really kicked my little tushy for a while. So anyway, aren't those just the best? Oh, so fun. So thank you to everybody for sending all of these wonderful cards and goodies. I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. We send out a lot of happy mail here at the Creativity Cave, and it is always so fun to get some ourselves. So thank you all so much. Oh, I've talked plenty long, and I know my family, it's i.e. my son, are hungry, so I should get going so we can have dinner. But thank you all so much for stamping with me today. If you have questions about about anything, please holler. Otherwise, friends, I will see you right here next week. Have a great evening. Don't forget to order Celebration. The thumbs up would rock my world. And have a great night. Bye, guys.